Hi viewers, welcome to another edition of Marriage Clinic Live. How are you today? I remain your host Morlai and Obuti. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. I had to do this again. The network seemed really poor, so I just have to use other medium to record this. So thank you to all our members for following us, for joining us. Thank you for your participation. Thank you to our new joiners. I do celebrate you all. I really do appreciate everyone. Today, I'm going to be looking at this interesting topic. Help! My spouse prefers the phone and gadget to my complaint. My spouse prefers the phone and gadget to my complaint. Now, this complaint came during the week and I felt it's necessary for us to discuss it, to look at it. Now, I want you to know that couples time is quality time. Family time is quality time. You don't expect to spend quality time with your phone and with your gadget and leave the leftover of your time, to your spouse or to your kids, to grapple for. No, it shouldn't be like that. I always say that whatever we cannot do out there at our places of work, probably to our pastors in church, to our imams in the mosque or wherever you are worshiping, don't do it to your spouse at home. Don't bring it to the house. Now, there are some of us that when your boss at work is talking to you, you dare not hold your phone and be pressing phone. You can't do that. And same thing when your pastor in church or your imam at mosque is talking to you, you cannot be pressing your phone. So why do you do the same to your partner at home, to your wife, to your husband? It's not right. I mean, you cannot be on the phone for several hours. Your partner is trying to get your attention. They can't have your attention. Why? Because you are so glued to that phone. You are engrossed with whatever it is you are looking at or watching on the phone, and they can't seem to relate with you. They can't have a simple conversation, communion, communication with you. And you know that marriage is about companionship, and that companionship, finds its root in effective communication, your ability to communicate with each other. See, when your partner feels that they don't enjoy that companionship with you, I tell you, they will find it elsewhere. That is what normally happens. When another person is giving them that attention, that companionship, then they will rather take solace there. But you, as the man or the woman that they've gotten married to, should have enough understanding to know that, see, your family comes first, your spouse comes first, above any gadget, above any phone, above anything that you seem to be engrossed with. Once your partner needs to talk to you or needs your attention, courtesy and respect demands that you put down the phone, you put down the gadget, and you have a meaningful conversation with them. You can't be having a meaningful conversation with them while you are also on the phone, because that means your attention is already divided. You have to choose one. You have to put one aside, and focus on the other. And see, as good as these gadgets are, phones, iPad, iPhone, your laptop and everything, some of us do use those gadgets for our work. See, they cannot replace the time for intimacy that you should have with your partner, because that partner cares for you, and even if they don't care, that is the person you have, that is the person you see on a daily basis. So you shouldn't now disrespect them, by giving the time you should be giving to them to your phone, the attention you should be diverting to that partner to your phone. Well, I've heard some people said, well, he started it first, she started it first. I want you to know that two wrongs does not make it right. It's possible for you to model good example to your partner. Let them know that, okay, this is the right thing to do. Even though you are doing that, they shouldn't influence you negatively. They shouldn't corrupt your good manners. You should do the right thing and model it to them. Let them know that this is the right way or the best way to do it. Don't let phone come in between you and your partner. See, phone does not have mouth. It's a non-living thing. So how can something that does not have mouth be controlling you? That is what I tell myself. See, anything that cannot speak should not control me, because I am the human being. I'm a carrier, of a spirit. I have spirit living on the inside of me. I have a soul. Something that cannot speak, that cannot talk, is a non-living thing. It doesn't have a spirit or a soul. That thing should not control you. Many wives are engrossed to phone. Many husbands are emotionally tied to phones. Why? It shouldn't be. That means you've allowed a non-living thing to control you, to overpower you, to overpower even your reasoning, to the point that you are the higher being, can no longer control the lesser. It should not be like that. So let's try as much as possible to put away these gadgets. Each time our partners want to have a conversation with us or any form of communication with us is very important. The phone won't run away anyway, and the gadget won't run away. You will always come back to it. So why not put it down for a while? Listen to what they have to say. Hear them out, hear them out, hear them out. See, we can't say this enough. Communication is like 80% marriage. The rest is, the rest is 20%. That communication is very, very important. If you both are not communicating regularly on a daily basis, I don't see how your intimacy can be sustainable. I don't see how your companionship can be sustainable. You have to talk. Husband and wife are meant to be best friends of each other, not enemy, not sworn enemy. Don't do tit for tat. Don't say I'm paying him back in his own coin. Don't say I'm paying her back in his own coin. You should actually conserve your energy for more productive things, than dissipating energy on a revenge mission. It's not a good seed that you are sowing. And don't forget, whatever you sow, you will reap. You may think, oh, you are doing it to your husband and paying him back in his own coin. Unfortunately, those things you feel you are paying him back on may start reflecting on your children. Your children may start doing the same to you, or you may repeat somewhere else. So let's be careful. Let's guide our thoughts. Let's guide our actions. Let's minimize our excesses. Phones are good, gadgets are good. They have a way of aiding our work and helping us to know what is going on around the world, but nonetheless reduce it. And see, if you feel that what you are always doing on the phone is productive enough, then involve your partner. Go to him or her, say, oh my dear, see what I saw today on my phone. See what is showing. Let's watch together. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it. You both can use that time to watch and see what is happening. Just make sure you have that time together, that quality time together. You have opportunities to spend time together, because see, that time may not always be there. But as couples, as husband and wife, it's important you create that time. It's important you don't use the time for intimacy, the time for companionship and communication. You don't divert that time and energy towards your phone, a non-living thing. That no matter how much attention you divert to your phone, that phone cannot provide you with care, protection. It cannot have sex with you. No, the phone and the gadget will not be able to do that. So why replace your partner with a gadget? So let's be reasonable, let's be sensible, let's do things in a reasonable manner. Let's cut down on our excesses. Please know that that man, that woman needs your attention. They need to be comforted. They need time. They need to be loved. They need you to show them that you truly love them, and you cannot be doing that while you are on the phone. Yes, your phone is part of the tool through which you can also communicate with your spouse. But these days I even hear some partners saying, oh, I've blocked my wife of social media. They can't connect with me on WhatsApp, they can't connect with me on Facebook. Oh, I've blocked my husband cannot connect with me. And I'm wondering, you both live under the same roof. I mean, so long you are still under his roof, so long you both are under the same roof, you must make it work. You must do things like adults. You can't be blocking each other and you're still coming back to that same house to live together. I don't get it. Please don't let us do things that will turn our marriages into mirages. It's not good. Spend lesser time on the phone, or once you see your partner come to talk to you, put the phone aside. Put it aside. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can come back to it later on. I hope I've said a lot. Please, let's try to give peace a chance. Don't do tit for tat. Payback has never helped anyone. Just show love. Show love. Be at peace with yourself. Be at peace with yourself. See, there are some things you do, and the way and the manner you do it will earn you respect. As a wife, there are some behaviors you exhibit that will naturally earn you respect from your husband. As a husband, there are also character and behaviors that you will exhibit that your wife will forever respect you and your children. So let's behave well. Let's behave like respectable people. Let's behave as people that deserve to be respected, people that deserve to be honored, people that deserve care, that deserve to be loved. Because you cannot be doing things out of hatred, bitterness, and you expect that person that you are showing hatred, resentment, bitterness towards, to still love you. I mean, it usually takes extra grace to still show love, regardless of all of these things. So don't get used to it. Don't make it a norm. Don't make it your behavior. Cut down on your excesses. Put the phone aside once he or she wants to communicate with you. Remember, communication is like the blood of marriage. You must communicate every day, so long you both are still under the same roof. Even when you are not living under the same roof, so long you've chosen to be in that marriage, that communication is very important. Intimacy is important. Companionship is very important. So please, let's take note of this. Let's be kind. Let's be kind. Let's show kindness. Let's empathize with our partner. Don't be the one resisting them. Don't be the one snubbing them. Don't be the one pushing them aside. Don't be the one bad-mouthing your spouse. Don't be the one replacing your spouse with phones and with gadgets. No, it doesn't help. It doesn't help. So I would like to stop here now. Please, and please, I'm appealing to us. Let's give peace a chance in our home. Let's give love a chance. Unity, harmony, we need it. See, without those things, you can't fly. You can't be focused on your purpose and mission for life. Don't make marriage the entirety of your life. It's just a part of life. Focus on some other purposeful thing. You have a purpose for coming to this earth. You have a mission. Focus on that as well, and don't make it look as if all your life, both the beginning and the end of your life, depends on only marriage. No, it shouldn't be like that. See, men see through these things, and some women see through this. When you make it look like, oh, your entire life depends on it, see, they too will treat you like, oh, they can remove the support from under you. It shouldn't be like that. Develop yourself, develop your skills. Be independently minded as much as possible, but at the same time work together as a team, and be financially independent as well. It's very important. We can't say this in all this, oh, because he bought phone for me, he collected it back. Because he bought it for me, once he's angry, he collects my phone. As a matter of fact, these are baby attitude. You have to be mature as the man. Once you've given someone something, please close your eyes to it. Don't go back and be telling them, give me back my phone. You bought the phone for her in the first place, or you bought the phone for him. Why going back to say, oh, give me back my phone? No, then that means you don't have a reward or a blessing for that giving. Normally when you give, you're supposed to give wholeheartedly. Let it go as a seed that you have sown into the person's life, and not that you will come back and say, oh, just because the person offended you, or let your phone back from there. Now, if God is treating us like that, like when we offend him, he comes back to us and say, okay, I'm going to take your breath away from you, what do you think will become of you? Oh, so think about it. Let's not be mean. Let's not be wicked. When I hear some things, I'll be like, why are people wicked to the one they claim they love, the one they married that they claim? Don't be wicked to your partner. Don't be wicked to your spouse. It's not good. You are not sowing good seed. Show love. Show them affection. Don't be, even when you don't have. There is an attitude, a disposition you can still put up or put forward, that they will show you compassion and empathy, and not that, oh, you don't have. They will be understanding with you, and both of you will devise means, to overcome that challenges. But don't make it look like, you are their sworn enemy. It's not good. Husband and wife are meant to be best of friends and not sworn enemies. I would like to stop here now. I hope I've said a lot. I also hope to come back fully, as I really like to treat a lot of these topics and address them through this platform and this medium. So please do remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very, 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 very important you subscribe. Leave us a like, leave us a comment. I remain your host, Marlai and Obuti. Till we meet again, I said bye bye.